Contrary to popular belief, Livonia doesn't just have rain. There are also light showers and the occasional thunderstorm. But apart from all that, Livonia is a map with many unique areas and surprises, including some of the rarest items in all of DayZ. And I'm going to tell you where they are and how to find them. If you liked the video, please leave a like or a subscribe. It really helps me out. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Who's about to lose his head? I am. Who is almost food for Zed? Me, because I suck. The first thing is an item. It's called the Hannah Hunter Backpack. It's a variant of the Hunter Backpack and can only be found in Livonia. If you want to find this, you should search the bunker, but it doesn't always spawn on first try. This is one of the rarest items. It looks incredible and can carry more things than a conscience of Kevin Spacey. Next is one of the most iconic items in DayZ. It's the Yellow King's helmet. To locate it, you just have to travel to the castle south of Sitnik. I would try and pronounce the castle's name, but every time I do in my accent it sounds like a sneeze. Not only is it unique and stylish, but it's also kind of practical because you can actually take it off and use it as a melee weapon. This is the most interesting helmet you'll ever see outside of a truck stop cubicle. Next is a location I'll cover quite quickly, but every single person who plays on Livonia needs to know about them. They're these small bunkers here, unique but offering military loot. They're sort of the equivalent of the military containers you find on the docks in Chernarus. Although they're in a tier 1 area, you can get higher tier loot. They are absolutely worth venturing to if you ever pass one. Then we have another variant. I think there's a cream for that. It's the various coloured plate armors. These are cool and sort of vary from the typical clay sandy type colour we see, and if you want to find these, the best places to look for me has definitely been the contaminated zones and the dead bodies of people who trusted the wrong guy. Next is a place I feel like everybody knows, but I will cover it really quickly anyway, because if I don't, there'll always be loads of people in the comments saying, oh, you missed the biggest one, this guy doesn't even play DayZ, you should go watch somebody else. Yeah, and your mother should have swallowed. Guess we're all making mistakes. Cut. I cannot keep that in. That cannot go in that video. It's the bunker. The bunker sports some of the best loot in the entire game. It genuinely does. But it's a bit of a pain to get there. You need punch cards, which you can find in the contaminated zones, and then you need to actually enter and search, but you will need a light. As long as you have those things, you will just stack up on cool guns. It is absolutely top tier. Literally, it has the top tier weapons. Next is another location, and probably my favorite locations in all of Livonia. It's the derelict villages. These villages offer haunting glimpses into the past, with crumbling buildings and overgrown paths creating an eerie atmosphere. Exploring these areas can yield unexpected loot and encounters, but they also present dangers, from claustrophobic hidden traps to lurking enemies. These villages add to the immersive experience, making Livonia feel like a living, breathing world with a history of its own, and it's probably one of my favorite things about Livonia in general. Next, very quickly, is a gun variant. It's a slight change, but it's still a noteworthy one because it's probably my favorite gun. It's the Pioneer. The Pioneer has a unique symbol. You can find them at police wrecks, and what they lack in power they make up for in stealth. Another very quick one is you can get the Livonia flags, which can be turned into armbands. The police one is my go-to. Next is the Quarry. Livonia's Quarry is a distinctive landmark in the south, offering both a strategic location and a way to find certain explosives if that is what you're looking for. It's huge and it looks great. There are infected, but there are some really cool places to pitch a base. Just be careful of the open spaces. Other than that, it's a genuinely great place to explore. But if you keep getting lost, I guarantee you this video here will absolutely help you navigate around Livonia with ease, and it will teach you everything you need to know. Or for something else, click here. And as always, until next time.